And welcome back to Hard Reset. This is Grant.
And I'm Jasmine.
And you're watching us play Banjo-Kazooie. Why did I think Tooie for a split second? Well,
because
I know why.
your brain is a little... Ooh, another jiggy.
Yeah, my brain's a little bit like poo brains right now. And I can make that face that freaking horse thing makes too.
The horse from Adventure Time?
Yeah.
The one with poo brains?
Yeah, the actual real poo brains.
I'd like to remind everyone that this game was relevant at the same time that Will Smith's song Getting Jiggy With It was, so everyone who played this game would make jokes about getting jiggy with it. Until the point where we all got tired of that joke. But I just wanted to remind everyone what 1998 was like.
Jigger with it. Oh, we miss your rap, Will Smith.
Yeah, now you just act and you have children who also act and make music.
But while his was fun and good nature, there's... Well, okay, I take that back. His daughter, from what I remember, his daughters was more just kind of like fun stuff, but...
She made a song about the lesbians from Adventure Time.
She did?
Yep, because she apparently is bi too, so she's like, well, I watched this cartoon and I can relate to these characters, so I'm going to make a song about them.
Oh,
so she made a
good for
song
her.
about Marceline.
I did not know that.
I can't remember if Marceline is lesbian or bi, but she likes girls.
I think she's... I think they're pretty much everyone's bi in that thing, for as far as I know.
Except probably Jake, because he's just been in a stable
Yeah,
relationship with one person, so you don't see if he has any interest in guys.
Well, I mean... Yeah, true. Well, I mean, I was thinking of the women in general. I was like, actually, wait, no, that's not true, because there's, like, Flame Princess. Because she's...
Probably straight?
I think she is. No, she is. Because she's only been with Jake, as far as I know.
Not with Jake.
Finn.
That would be
Sorry.
weird.
Yeah. And of
Lady
course,
Rainicorn would not
Rainicorn,
like
yeah.
that. The Korean...
Yeah. Yeah, the Korean Rainicorn.
Yes. Is she actually speaking Korean?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
I
thought you were the one that told me.
couldn't remember if she was actually speaking Korean or if she just... It sounded like it. So, blah, blah,
It
blah.
actually was Korean.
Donkey Kong knockoff thing. Give me orange, I will give it to the Diddy Kong knockoff thing.
Well, I beg to differ, because I'm not a fan of oranges.
I love oranges.
I know.
There you go,
Then
monkey.
again, our tastes in fruit are completely different. Like, I am so super picky. Just like anything that's not an apple or cantaloupe, it's like, or red grapes. And strawberries. I'm just like, oh, it's poison!
Whereas I like most fruits, and then the exceptions are raw pineapple because I'm allergic. Although I love the taste. And,
I
don't like papayas or lychees.
Oh god, I still remember that one time I tried lychee at your dad's work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a nightmare. Like, I think I found out that like I literally just had like the most violent reaction to that thing. I was like, yeah, I kind of like the Jello shot, so I thought I'd try one. I bite into one, and like the moment I'm not sure if it was the taste of the fruit or the fact that I bit into the stem, but I nearly threw up. It's like, I was like, and I like, you'd never seen a violent reaction from me except for that time I tried like that bitter taste test.
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I've tried lychees, and mind you, as an Indian child of people who grew up loving lychees more than most American kids like candy, I was exposed to lychees a lot when I was a kid. And every year my parents made me try it over and over again, and every time I had the same reaction of, why the hell are you subjecting me to this? I'm never going to like it. It's not an acquired taste.
Well, to
Not
be
for me.
fair, what was the whole thing that biologically speaking, people's tastes change every 7 to 8 years?
Yes, but making me try it at age 5, 6, 7, and 8, I don't think it's going to change between those.
Good point. Yeah, just try it every, like, 8 years and you're all good.
I tried it a couple years ago and I still didn't like it, but I didn't have the same violent reaction, so maybe I'll like it one day, but I highly doubt it. Okay, so what Bottles just taught me is how to shoot him using eggs. Uh-oh.
So she just, like, cough up the eggs, or...?
Yeah, it comes out of her mouth.
Okay, I want to make sure. Because I'm assuming things coming out the other side probably would not have gone over too well with the ratings board.
I'd like to correct you on this. Wait, hold on. Wrong button. Comes out of her butt.
Oh. Well, there we go. Shows how well I remember this game.
And that becomes necessary in the next level in order to, do another quest thing.
Yeah.
So, this guy
Yeah.
doesn't want anyone to touch his...
It's like, do your work. Why, Lord, why?
Because Rare is kind of like the Nickelodeon of its time. Everything was poop jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
You've played Conquer. You know that.
Yeah, well, in all fairness, Conquer was meant to be the be careful what you wish for game, and it's like, you want a mature game? I'll give you a mature game. Basically, that was the equivalent of, like somebody's parents saying, alright, you want to smoke cigarettes? Well, here you go. See how you like them. And it's just like, okay, we apologize for our choices. Also...
Yeah, I see the Mumbo token.
I was gonna say the blue...
Oh yeah, the Jinjo.
Thank
I'll
you.
get him in a moment. I'll get him after I do a thing from up at
no problem.
this area. I know what I'm doing, Grant.
Well, I know you know what you're doing. I'm just... Didn't know if you missed it or not.
That's what I
yeah.
wanted to get. Because you can only get that by sliding down. Or by turning into a termite.
I think I remember that. That is one thing I remember you did mention was kind of different from the N64 version of this, though, was before, if you didn't get everything, you'd have to try for it all over again.
Well, you don't have to try for the jiggies, but the notes will... if you don't get all 100 notes, and you want more notes, you have to come back and get all 100 of them. Whereas when in this version of the game, this Xbox remake, you can get one note, leave, and come back, and that note will still be gone. So you have already collected it. You don't have to worry about it again.
That is one of those changes I think worked for the better. I mean,
The thing is, this game was kind of intended that you play each level in, like, one go.
Yeah.
That changed in Tui, where you're kind of traveling between worlds, but at least in this game, you're meant to play the entire level in one trip.
right.
That's drastically different from Mario 64, which boots you out of the level every time you get a star. Here, you're just kind of meant to do everything, get all the jiggies. So there's kind of a method to it.
Yeah.
And kind of, some levels have practically, I wouldn't say a linearity, but it benefits you to go in a certain order, not that you know what it is. Just because of how close things are to each other.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little annoying. Mostly because I tend to screw up the timing. Then one more. Now, before I kill this one...
Ooh, yeah.
Because you can only get that when there's one left.
I wonder if I missed that one last time, too, in retrospect.
Probably.
Oh, that was a load. I call shenanigans. Because that was like, okay, that clearly went into his mouth.
It has a very limited hitbox is the problem.
Oh, there we go. Well, at least that problem solved itself eventually.
I have 4 Mumbo tokens. I need one more before I can do the thing. Oh, it's actually in there. So you're meant to go in here, find out that you can't go any further than a certain amount. Hey, ugly, no bears allowed, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna leave you alone and not kill you because you have more dialogue when I do become a termite.
Well, I think if you come back in, doesn't he just come back?
Nope.
Oh.
When you kill enemies in this game, they're gone until you exit the level and return to the level.
Okay.
So that's why I tend to leave the health sitting there, which is not typical of me. Usually I pick up health regardless. But in this game, that's gone once I take it, unless I leave the level and return.
Right.
Oh. There's one in your eye. So I only have one more left. Each level has 10 jiggies. Hi, guy.
Yay, more notes.
Good morning, stereotype of shaman. I don't think this would go over too well nowadays.
Eh.
Especially since the sequel has a Native American stereotype.
Ah.
Wumba who lives in a wigwam, so she has Wumba's wigwam. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Wigwam?
Wumba's wigwam.
Oh, Wumba's wigwam. Wumba, ba, 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 ba. Yay! I did it once! The default number.
Congratulations.
Wumba's wigwam, 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 I kind of lost count anyway. Oh, yeah, that was, that required some effort.
So this is one of the things I love about this game is when you get transformed into different things. Right now I'm a termite, which cannot battle. My bite isn't small. I don't bite at all. I cannot attack. But that's okay. I can climb things, and that's the important part.
Maybe you can't attack because your bite is so small. You're just like...
I love that. I love how he talks when you jump. Whee! He's like having the time of his life.
Sounds like that squeaking shoe in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They seem so comfy and easy to wear.
Indeed, Grant. Indeed.
I think I just stole your joke that you always make.
That's okay. I was kind of leaving it open for you.
Thanks. Oh, he's always like the worst.
So these are the platforming things which can get mildly frustrating. Of course, I have too much pride. I don't have patience, but I have pride, and therefore I will continue doing this until you all are annoyed. My problem is here they changed the camera. So I can't just use the same motion I was doing.
Yeah.
Hi, guy.
Alright, we're good for that first part then, so there's that.
It's only like there's 2 more. Yeah, I got all the notes.
Yay.
So the notes don't give you a jiggy, but they open doors, which give you access to more parts of Gruntilda's lair, which is our hub world, and blah blah blah. They're important. You don't have to get all of them, but I like to.
I think for the sake of completionist's sake, I'd probably do it too. I mean, I've been trying to.
Another extra life.
Yay! Say, oh dear lord, don't fall off.
I was concerned I might. Okay, so I've completed this level to the extent that I possibly can.
Sweet!
So goodbye, cruel world! He also doesn't take damage when he jumps from any height. Whereas if you're Banjo, you would have lost a lot of health jumping from the mountain.
How much? Apparently all of it.
Well, good thing I got that extra life then. So I'm gonna leave.
It's like, so how much life did he lose? You may want to call his next of kin.
So you might remember I unlocked a jiggy earlier at the top of this, which you can only get as a termite. So you can leave the world in your transformed state, but you only have a certain limited amount that you can be it. A certain distance away from the level, Mumbo says, no, it don't work. You gotta either turn back or you will become Banjo again.
Oh no, we become a bird and a bear again. How terrible.
Oh no, that saved me a trip from going all the way back to your hut. So I can't climb this as such.
So I saw there's that other thing back there too? Or that other, like, kind of slight ramp thing to the right? Or am I just going? Or was that the thing that opened that level?
It was the thing that opened that level.
Oh, okay, sorry. Right.
So this is a case where it's very close to the level. There'll be times where you see one and it's clear across the lair from the actual level it opens.
Right.
I like that pumpkin. It's one of my favorite faces on the walls.
Blah! Alright, those doors. That's what those notes opened.
So this one only required 50, so you didn't actually have to get all of them.
But still, it makes the work for the future doors a lot more easy to deal with.
Yeah, when you get to the point where each door requires way too many and some of the levels have very difficult notes to get, and you're like, I'm at 95 and I don't want to get 100, or I'm at 65 and don't want to get 100, then you don't have to worry. Then.
Excuse me. Alright, well, I think that's it for this episode, so we'll join us next time and we'll see if we can get another level or two done.
Bye!
Bye.